think you know where you are? You don't have a frickin' clue. A lot of legends touch this turf. All Americans, Hall of Famers, national champions. I gave my all here. They gave their all right here on this field. See, this place isn't just a football stadium. It's the Roman Coliseum of college football. It'll wrap you up, it'll consume your body and your soul. You can't think, you can't speak. Man, forget trying to hear. This place is unlike anything you've seen before. So tick-tock, boys and girls. The countdown to kickoff starts now.
He's down the sideline. Holy Toledo! There's Conrad Holloway. Go for the bomb. Malone's got it. Is there a flag on the play? I don't see one. Touchdown, Carter! Neyland Stadium in an uproar. Has it blocked it? They blocked it! Tennessee blocks the punt. What you're sold. The Tennessee fans can care less. Still the speed breaks a tackle on the right sideline. Well, my goodness.
Welcome to Countdown to Kickoff, presented by UT Knoxville alumni and Tennessee Athletics. Happy Big Orange Friday to you, and thank you so much for joining us today for our virtual pep rally. I am Jason Swain, former Tennessee football player, UT alum, and host of the Swain event. This event would not be possible without our partners and sponsors, including Coca-Cola, Farm Bureau, First Horizon, Food City, Graduate Knoxville, Graphic Creations, One Riverwalk, Pilot Company, Threads, and UT Medical Center. I want to give a special shout out to our alumni and friends in Florida. There are nearly 9,000 UT alumni who live in the Sunshine State. And we know you're always fired up when Tennessee faces off against those Gators. We have 8 strong alumni chapters in Florida that help the university connect alumni with fellow Vols and their alma maters throughout the year. So now let's get started, folks. Today's highlights include remarks from UT System President Randy Boyd and Chancellor Don D. Plowman. Keys to the game, Tennessee traditions, recipe and demonstration from Chef Tyler White, and more. But first, let's get things kicked off and started with Chancellor Plowman. Chancellor Plowman, good afternoon.
Hey, thank you so much for doing this again, and we're excited about tomorrow. Honestly, I'm excited to be here today at this moment, and I want everyone to think with me a little bit about what this campus has been through. Our student athletes are also students, and they have been through so much this semester, like all of our students have, and I'm so proud of everyone. We made it to the end of this semester. Students are taking finals right now. You know, at the beginning of this semester, I think there were some cynics who thought, why are you bringing students back? Well, the answer is because there's something special about Rocky Top. Students wanted to be here, and all fall I would see them across campus. How are you doing? I know a lot of it's online. You're wearing your mask. I'm so proud of you. And they say, I'm so happy to be here. So we made it through a whole semester, and everyone rose to the occasion. Now I want to share I'm going to leave this with a feel-good story. There's something special about being a volunteer. It means something special to all of us, to everyone who's a graduate of this school. But just last week, and I want to remind people that UT Knoxville has been growing each year in the percentage of its freshman class who are from out of state. So we experienced phenomenal growth this fall with in-state students and with out-of-state students. We are up by 5%. I've mentioned that before. So just last week, we had a mom and her daughter who were here visiting from the East Coast, thinking about coming to school here. They'd been driving here. They got in bad traffic. They were late. They missed their assigned time for an official campus tour. So they get here, they park their car. They've got a map. They're trying to figure out where they are. And let me share with you an email we received from that mom about that day. We were running late. We hit major traffic. We forgot about the time change. We missed our official visit. Very sad. Then we met Kim. Kim's name is Kim Ganby. My daughter and I were wondering about, we love the campus, but a woman approached us. Kim approached us as we were struggling to find a paper map. Kim was a UT bus driver, and she heard our lament about our missed visit and our lack of a map because we didn't know what to do. She volunteered to give us a tour on her route. It was fantastic. We loved the campus. We loved how clean and safe and beautiful it was. Just wanted you to know your admissions department did an awesome job. Kudos to Kim Ganby, who didn't have to do that, but used her van to give these folks a personal tour. And I'm hoping to see that young girl here as a student next fall. But that's what it means to be a volunteer. And it's reflected in everything that we do. Our students, our faculty, our staff, stepping forward and saying, maybe I can help you here a little bit. I'll give you a tour. So I want to end on that feel-good note. Looking forward to tomorrow. We just might surprise everyone with a real big win, and I'm going to be out there yelling as hard as I can. Thanks so much, y'all, for hosting us today.
Thank you so much, Chancellor Plowman. In today's game clip of the week, let's view some of the greatest plays against Florida and remember why this rivalry is a special one.
There's more to being a Vol fan than just watching the game. It's being part of the Big Orange family, remembering the great plays, and anticipating the exciting newness. Here's some of the greatest historic plays to remind you of the long-standing Tennessee-Florida rivalry.
Here's culminates a 99 2/3 yard drive with this touchdown pass to Stan Trott of Montgomery, Alabama. Tennessee 20, Florida 13.
In 1998, T. Martin threw a high arcing pass to hit Peerless Price for a Tennessee touchdown. John Ward with the call.
And so the Vols will come with an offset eye to the right, single running back Jamal Lewis against a five-man front. This is Martin looking, pass downfield is up for grabs. Who's there to grab it? It is Peerless Price. Did he grab it? He grabbed it. Where did he grab it? In the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Peerless Price.
Voice of the Vols, Bob Kessling, calls this touchdown pass to James Banks in the swamp.
Clausen with 3 wide outs to the near side. Should be the last play of the half. Clausen back to throw. Winds up, and lets her fly. Throws for the end zone. Jump ball. It's up. Did anybody catch it? Touchdown, Tennessee! James Banks comes out of nowhere to grab it. It was a jump ball situation. James Banks at 6'3", 200, jumps above all the Gators. What a play by Clausen as he winds up, threw it as far as he possibly could, and James Banks goes up to get it, and Tennessee has its first lead of the day.
Rushing single-season record holder Travis Stevens dashes to the end zone to give Tennessee the lead in 2001.
Clausen, handoff, Stevens makes a cut, has running room, gets down to the 25, to the 20, breaks it, 10, 5, Travis Stevens into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
The heart-pounding finish to a 1998 home game ended with a field goal from Jeff Hall and a missed Gator field goal, which gave Tennessee a 2017 victory.
It's at the 24-yard line, so it will be a 41-yard field goal try to give Tennessee a 3-point lead. It's now 17-17. Hall earlier kicked a 39-yard field goal. This will be 41 yards in length toward the south end of the field. The kick by Hall is in the air. The kick by Hall is good. So Tennessee scores first, leading now 20-17. So the score, Tennessee 20, Florida 17, and the Gators with the field goal made will tie the game. Snap, the kick is in the air, and the kick this time is no, sir-ree. No, sir-ree. Final score, Tennessee 20, Florida 17. Pandemonium reigns.
Big game tomorrow against the Gators. And when you're playing a team like the Gators, they're a really good football team, top 10 team. top 6 team. And for Tennessee, they must follow keys to the game. There's a few things that Tennessee must do to give themselves a chance to win this football game against the Gators. And number one, in no order, but right now, number one is win special teams. When you're going up against an offense like Florida, the game of football is divided into 3 phases. Florida's defense is not that great, but their offense is prolific. How do you win the 3rd phase? Special teams. So find ways to win, whether it's an onside kick, whether it's turnovers, whether fake field goals, fake punts, whatever you have to do, but win the 3rd phase of the football game, win special teams. Number 2, Kyle Trask is one of the best quarterbacks in the country, and whenever you're trying to stop a very potent offense, you gotta cut the monster off by the head, cut the dragon off by the head, and Kyle Trask is the quarterback, a very, very powerful offense. So generate pass rush on him. Last year, Tennessee was able to create a turnover against Kyle Trask by just generating pass rush. He threw an interception. Must do more of that this year to have success against Florida's offense. And number 3, take chances early. Take chances early. Take chances often. Tennessee is going to be the underdog in this football game. So, hey, let it fly. Go out there, have fun, take chances. And part of that is winning the time of possession, running the football. Tennessee has been really good at that last couple games and running the football. Take possessions away from Florida, run the football, and take chances while doing that. Take your shots down the football field. Give guys on the outside opportunity to make plays and turn this game around or even extend the lead. So take chances, run the football, dominate the time of possession. Very, very, very important for Tennessee in today's keys of the game. Now we are so honored. We're so honored to be joined by Randy Boyd, who is our system president. So President Boyd, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, Jason, it's great to be with you. And watching those video clips, I can't help but get fired up already for the game. I was fired up already, but now even more so. So thanks for letting me be with you. Well,
absolutely.
Yeah, for me, I'm 61 years old. I grew up in Knoxville. I've been going to UT games since I was 8 years old and watching UT beat Florida since I was 8 years old. I think there for a while we had the lead. Maybe we don't now, but there's been so many great memories. I was thinking about this week earlier today and some of my favorite games. We talked about the highlights. My favorite game was in 1990. We had Andy Kelly as our quarterback, Alvin Harper and Carl Pickens as the receivers, and we beat them 45-3. So I'm not sure if we'll beat them by that much this weekend, but I'll take any win that we can get. There's always a chance, and we've got a lot of great fan support. So I'm hopeful that this will be another great weekend for us. But either way, we're going to be there. Dondi and I cheering them on, and so anyway, excited about the weekend and being on the show here. I want to follow up a little bit on what Dondi said and just about what a great effort the University of Tennessee Knoxville and the whole system made to actually recruit more students this year. Something that she might not have mentioned, but across the nation, enrollment was down 16%. Most universities across the country experienced a big decrease in enrollment. And for the University of Tennessee Knoxville to have a 5% increase is just incredible. 5% increase would be good anytime, but in this particular year, it's exceptional. And across the system, we had a record 52,559 students are now part of the UT family this year. And again, it's just an incredible effort by all the people across our teams. We had a lot of new initiatives. We had something called the UT Promise that we created this past year that says if you have a family income of under $50,000 and can earn the right academically to come to any of our schools, then you can come free of tuition and fees. We're the first system across the country to be able to do anything like that. But as Dondi pointed out, you could create new scholarships, create new branding, new algorithms, new ad campaigns. But at the end of the day, it's people like Kim and others like her that are working directly with families, telling their story about why they love this university as we do, and then recruiting them to our university. We are determined to make this the greatest decade in the history of the University of Tennessee. And part of that is providing more educational opportunities for more students across the state. We're doing that. And even though we've had a difficult year with COVID, we believe that this pandemic won't defeat us, it will define us. And it will be part of what makes this the greatest decade in the history of the University of Tennessee.
Thank you so much, President Boyd. Really, really appreciate your time, and go Vols.
Go Vols.
The perfect subscription box doesn't exist, but now it does. 4 times a year, get your fresh, new Vol gear each season. Near or far, sport the Big Orange with original pieces only available from Tennessee Athletics. Each Vol gear box is seasonally inspired with the Vol fan in mind. Starting with the Holiday season, watch the joy as your favorite Vol fan opens up their custom-designed Tennessee gift box, featuring a new cozy sweatshirt, also a Big Orange palm top beanie, and a campfire mug. Purchase just 1 box today for $69 plus shipping, or save big on subscribing to all 4 Vol gear boxes at just $245 plus free shipping. That's a savings of over $30. To purchase, visit allvols.com. The checkerboard end zones, oh my gosh, it's one of the best Tennessee traditions there is. One of the best traditions in college football, period. And today, let's take a look back at how it all began.
The orange and white checkerboard has become one of the most recognizable patterns of the University of Tennessee. The pattern dates back to 1921 with the completion of the iconic Ayers Hall, whose clock tower is topped by the pattern in brick. Before the enclosure of the upper deck on the north end side of Neyland Stadium in 1996, the checkerboard pattern atop Ayers Hall was visible from the field. When General Neyland was head coach, he would tell his teams to charge the checkerboards when they were on offense. When Doug Dickey became head coach in 1964, he took a play out of Neyland's book and introduced an orange and white checkerboard end zone design. The checkerboard end zones remained until 1968. When Doug Dickey returned in 1985 as the director of athletics, he looked for a way to restore the iconic tradition. He did just that prior to the 1989 season, when a new artificial surface was installed and the checkerboard pattern took its rightful place in the end zones. Even with the return of natural grass in 1994, the Tennessee trademark still stands to this day. The checkerboard pattern is more than just a decorated end zone. It has now become a volunteer icon that both teams and fans sport in their attire, uniforms, and covers facilities all over UT's campus.
There's a lot of great players that have played at Tennessee and decided to come to Tennessee, especially on offense, because of that checkerboard end zone. I know I can speak for that for sure. The sports medicine teams takes great care of all our athletes. And today, we're going to go behind the scenes to see what they do on a daily basis.
I'm Geronimo Boche. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. I'm the head football athletic trainer for the University of Tennessee.
My name is Samantha Howell. I'm from Roanoke, Virginia, and I'm an assistant athletic trainer for Tennessee football.
My name is Dario Gonzalez. I'm from a small town in Nebraska, Seward, Nebraska, and I'm an assistant athletic trainer with Tennessee football.
My name is Alex Medina. I'm the assistant director of sports medicine for Tennessee football. I'm originally from Orlando, Florida.
My name is Chris Klink. I'm from right outside of Evansville, Indiana, and I'm the head team physician at the University of Tennessee.
We take care of our guys from the moment they arrive on campus.
A lot of people obviously know that we're related to injuries and we take care of the guys when they get hurt, but it's really a lot more than that.
So whether that's injury prevention, maintenance, treatment, rehabilitation.
I think we're very lucky in the aspect that once they come here and they see what we do for them, that we're here to help, that we're here to help them reach their goals and achieve everything they want with their body physically.
We see them when they're at their worst a lot of the times when they have, a season-ending injury or something like that, and being able to help be a part of the process to build them back up and get them back on the field is really rewarding.
This is the fun part right here. Nah, it's cool though. You get to come in here, ain't Sam don't smell our stinky feet. You gotta be honest with the people, so our feet don't stink sometimes.
Just trying to get a little therapy in, a little power. Trying to catch up on it.
Yeah, and they're very caring people. I probably don't give them a lot of credit, but they're very caring people, especially Sammy. Alex.
See, I'm going to my favorite guy, Jason, old school guy.
So on a day-to-day basis, I'm here to help address any illnesses or injuries the football team may have. I'm available Monday through Sunday. We manage anything from sore throats, cough, colds, to sprained ankles or broken bones. So we're well equipped to manage any and all issues and injuries.
One of my roles here is with the team physician to help manage concussions. We collect a lot of baseline data prior to the season even starting. All that data helps us get back to a normal baseline before we ever get back to football.
All right, so this is our hydrotherapy room. We use this room a lot for getting ready for practice, a lot for injuries, a lot for rehab. Treadmills you see over here, these pools, camera in front, camera on the side. You put somebody in there, the floor drops. We can go ahead and progress them, bringing them back from injury.
Yeah, so the COVID-19 pandemic's been a challenge for all of us, and I think we're making pretty good strides with educating the guys on ways to reduce the risks of infections, ways to prevent spread. I think we've done a really good job of being successful with that.
My favorite part of game week is just seeing how it all comes together on Saturday. So whether we're working through injuries, just helping the athletes get to where they want to be and reach their goals, and then seeing them be able to perform on Saturdays.
They don't see this. This that rough.
Got to have a great staff in place. Got to have a great staff, and Tennessee certainly has that. Great facilities, great staff, making sure our guys are back on the football field, on the basketball court, on the playing surface as quick as possible. As an athlete, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get bumps and bruises. So it's great to have a great staff in place like the University of Tennessee. Cutout on the court. Well, what does that mean? Well, feed the floor or spark the summer in a new way this hoop season with your very own Cutout on the court. Post up in the stands for all of the SEC Big Orange hoop action. Submit a picture of yourself decked out in the loudest and proudest Big Orange hoops gear with your best game day face for all of your very own Cutout in Thompson-Boling Arena. All Big Orange fans, young or old, can cheer on Tennessee hoops in a season unlike any other with their personal cutout displayed during SEC play at the court or on television broadcast. Purchase your custom cutout at the court today for only $50 at allvols.com to secure your seat at all men's and women's basketball SEC matchups during the 2020 and 2021 season. I don't know about you, but I think I will have my face there at the basketball game. I can't wait for basketball season. So I will definitely have a face cut out there. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if y'all want to see my face or not, but I'm getting one. So how about that? So now let's hear from Vice Chancellor for Advancement, Chip Bryant.
Hey, Jason, thanks for having me today.
Hey, Chip.
Good to see you, and I'm grateful to be here with all of our alumni and friends. Before the big game tomorrow, let me share with our audience how they can be proud, be involved, and be invested at UT. Be proud, showing your Big Orange spirit and wearing your orange each and every Friday. We hope that you'll be involved by helping us recruit future Vols through our Call a Vol, Write a Vol, or Recommend a Future Vol programs. Learn more about these programs at alumni.utk.edu. And we hope that you'll be invested by making one gift any size every year. Now, just in time for the holidays, you can get an exclusive Vol mask 2-pack featuring one orange smoky mask and one gray powered tea mask with your gift of $30 or more, and the gift will benefit student scholarships. To give a gift for the masks, visit alumni.utk.edu/masks for more information. Jason, again, thanks for having me today. Great to see you, and go Vols.
Thank you so much, Chip. Really, really appreciate your time today. Y'all know what time it is, don't you? It is time to get in the kitchen with UT Culinary Institute. And today they're taking a recipe, a classic recipe, and adding a little twist. And today, Chef Tyler White will show us how to make garlic pizza pull bread. Chef Tyler White, take it away.
Hi, I'm Chef Tyler with UT Culinary Institute, and I'm here today to show you guys how to make a garlic pizza bread for your game day experience. We're going to use an Italian loaf, a serrated knife, and we're going to make a bunch of slices down the French bread about 3/4 of the way through and about 1 inch thick. I like to do it on an angle. It makes for a better presentation. Once we've gone completely down the bread, we're going to turn it and go the opposite way. What we're left with, it'll look kind of like a pine cone. Okay, when you open it up, that's what we're going to use to be able to put all of our ingredients inside. I like to now take our bread and put it in aluminum foil and create kind of a nest for it. This will help keep my area clean. As we start filling it, none of the ingredients are going to go everywhere. First thing we're going to add is garlic butter. This is a little bit of a time-consuming part. We're going to pull it open using a spoon, and we're going to fill all of our cuts with the garlic butter. It's okay if it gets on top. We're going to add more on top anyway. Once we've added butter one way, we're going to turn it, add it the other way with our second cut. This way, every time they pull a piece of the bread, they'll have the garlic butter and all of our other toppings on it. When you finish adding your garlic butter, the next step is going to do the exact same thing using tomato sauce. We're going to start back at the start. We're going to add tomato sauce in the layers. Every cut gets some. All right, we've added our tomato sauce. Now comes the fun part. We get to pick whatever toppings we want to go. We chose to do pepperoni. We're going to take individual slices of pepperoni and do the exact same thing. Put it in on every single cut. Now that we've added our pepperoni, we're going to go ahead and add our last filler, which is going to be our mozzarella cheese. Okay, we're going to pull it open. We're going to put mozzarella cheese all down inside. All right, now that we have it stuffed with our mozzarella cheese, our pepperoni, our tomato sauce, and our garlic butter, we're going to add two final touches. We're going to add more garlic butter on top. This will help add flavor. It's going to help color it. It's going to also help hold our seasonings on top as we bake it. I have a little bit of Italian seasoning mixed with salt. We'll sprinkle that on top. Place this on a baking pan. This is ready to go into a 350-degree oven for about 10 minutes until the cheese is completely melted. When we pull it out of the oven, this will be our final product. All the layers are ready to pull. It's got cheese, pepperoni, tomato sauce, garlic, and herbs ready to go for your game day. For this recipe, make sure you guys go to alumni.utk.edu/countdown and go Vols.
Chef Tyler White does it again with another winner with that recipe. Thank you so much, Chef Tyler White, for sharing that recipe. Can't wait to make that. Before we end today, big congratulations to Connie Owen Scott and Nancy Klein for our Vol Fans of the Week, our big winners. If you want to win next week, all you have to do is follow Tennessee Alumni on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram for details on how to win. And please be sure to join me next Friday as we count down the kickoff for next week's game. I'll be live at 12:30 p.m., streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. And don't forget to tune in into tomorrow's game as Tennessee takes on the Florida Gators at 3:30 on CBS. Go Big Orange. Happy Friday.